When I was 19, I felt like I had infinite time. Each day moved slowly, like grinding on Route 101 just to level up a Puccina. And even the boring parts felt like they mattered. I remember spending hours reading guides on how to get girls to like me, reading about body language tricks, what to text, the whole just say hi advice and be yourself. And yet I didn't take any action. Because deep down I told myself I didn't need to. I had the time. Time to figure it out. Time to become the person I wanted to be. Later. But here's the thing. Time doesn't stay slow forever. Suddenly, at 24, it hit me. You blink, and another year disappears. Life is short, and it's disappearing faster than I thought. Eventually, I did start taking action, but not in the way I thought I would. 3 a.m. nights, cheap drinks, conversations powered by liquid courage. At the time, I thought that as long as I was going out, I was living. I was having fun, I was making, I wouldn't say memories because I forgot half of them. But most of those nights, they were escapes. Not from people, not from stress, but from myself. I wasn't partying just to have fun. I was running away from facing myself and the things I actually wanted out of life. And then came 2020, and I'm sure that's a year you will never forget. This year, time got really weird. I spent more nights than I want to admit playing Call of Duty. Warzone dropped, my old friends were back, we were grinding loadouts, unlocking camos. There were level ups, but only for my MP7. Not so much in real life. And there were no story arcs, no real growth, just stale lobbies and muted Discord calls. To be fair, I did try to start a guitar coaching business back then, but I spent so much time playing games and wasting my time and not doing tasks that really moved the needle that it never really grew into fruition. And finally came a time where I eventually told myself, let's get serious. I need to do better. I need to work harder. I need to train harder, I need to do more. I want to maximize every stat, I want to grind every habit, I want to optimize everything. And I wanted to do it all at once. But then I hit a wall, because speed isn't the same as progress. I realized I couldn't do everything at once. I was trying to make up for lost time. Because yes, you can sprint through a region, and then be completely under-leveled a couple of times later because you skipped all the trainers. Doing more, that doesn't mean you're doing what actually matters. Here's what I believe now. Time is the rare candy of life. But unlike in Pokemon, you can't save it for just before you enter the Elite Four. You can't duplicate it either. You only get what you get, and once it's gone, it's gone. So the real question is, how are you choosing to spend your rare candy? For the last few years, I focused on 3 core stats. Freedom, vitality, and relationships. Freedom, so I'm not locked into a job, a path, or relationships that drain me. Vitality, so I have the energy to actually enjoy the game I'm playing. And relationships, because building meaningful bonds is one of the only things that makes the time we do have feel rich. That's why I treat wealth, health, and connection like gym badges. Because when your time is limited, you want to put all of your EVs into what really matters. And if you're unsure about which goals to chase, where to put your energy, I'd recommend you put your energy into those 3. Freedom, vitality, and relationships. Drop a comment below if you want some feedback on how to take the next step on those 3. If life is a Pokemon game, a lot of us are still playing like we're in Pallet Town, saying someday I'll start, someday I'll evolve, someday I'll finally leave this route. But someday is a very malicious word. It tricks you into thinking you have infinite time, like the 19-year-old version of me, reading self-help guides and assuming the game would wait. It won't. So embrace the journey. Every route has its own rhythm and its own set of challenges. Don't rush through it, don't skip the wild encounters. The journey here is the game. And there's something I wish I asked myself earlier. It is, what does success actually mean to me? Because for a long time, I was honestly not following my own script. I was just following what society told me to, what my parents told me, what my friends told me, what I saw online, what the gurus were telling me. And I guarantee you, if you don't define it yourself, the world will do it for you. And chances are, like with myself, those earlier iterations, they won't quite fit you. Because yes, I used to think that success that would get you recognition, that was about job titles, salaries, or status. But over time I realized that I was climbing a ladder that I didn't actually want to be on. Now, I think success means freedom, peace, growth and joy, health, deep connections. The things we talked about in this video, and especially over the last couple of years, impact on the people I care about and also my subscribers. I get so much joy out of reading your guys' comments and relating to your guys' stories, because in a way, a lot of the comments I get, they feel like they are on a similar journey to myself. And even though I only have 650 subscribers, I love the fact that these videos have some kind of impact, however small that may be. And obviously, your definition of success, it does not have to match mine, like I said. You need to find your own script. And I'd highly recommend that you set aside some time to actually really think about this, journal about this, stare into a wall for 1 hour if you have to, take a long walk, and think about this question. Because finding out what success actually means to you, it can save you years of hardship of going the wrong direction. It should be yours, and it should be very honest, no matter what other people think. So here's the reminder I wish I had sooner. You don't beat this game by rushing to the credits. Even though speedruns are fun, don't get me wrong, a game of life you beat it by spending your time well, while it's still yours to spend, because time is finite. So ask yourself, what Pokemon are you training right now? Are they moves you actually want? Or just moves you haven't questioned? Time will pass either way, so might as well spend it becoming someone you're proud of. Thanks for watching. If this resonated, drop me a comment. I'd love to hear how you are choosing to spend your time. Let's go ahead and evolve together.